Oh, what you're doing. Okay, it's Monday. So let's just, close our eyes. Whew, let's breathe, let's just take some deep breaths. Whew. Which always helps us to get centered and calms our minds really when we have a moment to take to just follow our breath, even if it's just a few of them. But knowing how sacred that is, how sacred that breath is, which means that we are alive and that we are here in life, in our life, in God's life. Because that's what we are. We are that, that God being within us that is expressing outside of us. And so in knowing that and knowing all those pieces that God is and what we're feeling today, to just check in at this moment where we're really centered and see how individually we're feeling. And as I always say, it's the word, that the word that has power with it. And we can express that. And even if it's a negative word, it's good to see what that is, what that feeling is. So that that gives us our work for the day, awareness, and how we really want to live in this day, in this lifetime. And so just in taking in those changes that have happened and continue to happen, we just stay in this present moment of surrendering. And so with gratitude, that this boat that I'm in, this boat that we're all in, is one of faith, one of trust, one of truth, and one of love. And so in knowing that, I allow this boat to drift away for now as we come together and say together, and so it is. So, like I said, all of a sudden this week it's really hitting me. So I just am going to read about letting go and letting God, because that's what we get to do. So I let go and let God as I remember these words from Unity. If I am viewing something in my life as a challenge or a burden, it is time to let go and let God. In prayer, I surrender control of the situation. Then I get out of the way and let God take over. I surrender any nagging thoughts or worries, and I trust in God. I do not need to control every occurrence, plan every detail, or worry about every possibility. The right outcome will unfold. I become still and quietly affirm, I let go and let God. Turning my challenges over to God provides relief. I feel as if a weight has been lifted from me. Instead of trying to force a particular outcome, I trust the power of God in my life and in the world. I let go and know that God is in charge and all is well. So just taking those words in, I'm going to focus on surrender this morning, just on letting go and letting God. I've been doing the 5 gifts of abundance with Reverend Pam for the past almost 8 weeks now. And we say 100 times a day, I surrender to the power and presence of God within me. So I've been relying on that a lot. So I just wanted to share that with you. If you want to actually say that to yourself right now, I surrender to the power and presence of God within me. So let's begin by just letting your body settle in your chair. Sit at ease with your spine straight but not rigid. Relax your shoulders. Let your arms just drop to your lap with the palms up. Just bring your awareness to your face. If you haven't already, close your eyes. Just soften the muscles around your face. Specifically the jaw. Oftentimes we carry a lot of tension in our jaws. Just soften your forehead, the temples, and complete this initial relaxation by just taking 3 slow, deep, gentle breaths. Just breathe smoothly and deeply. See if you can feel that breath go all the way down into your tummy. Just allowing that outer world to slip away for a little bit. As we move our focus inside to that stillness inside. And just let your breathing return to its normal pace. And just simply be present. Be present right in the here and now. Just as we choose to surrender the love that God is. The love that is the interconnected force that unites us all. And you can say these words, I surrender to the power and presence of God within me, as we go along in our meditation today. So we're going to have about 15 minutes to really just sit here silently in the stillness, in the silence, and allow those thoughts to come and go as we stay in the presence of God. So it's time for us to bring our meditation to an end. And just remembering those words about surrender. I surrender to the power and presence of God within me. Knowing that, hey, God's in charge and all is well. Just as we move into our day with an open mind and an open heart, and just taking in all the good that life has to offer us. So it is.